Our people say the conclusion of a matter is more important than the beginning. But it is good the way you train a child to go so that when he grows, he does not depart. And so they claim that we are future leaders. They're just trying to inspire us not to think now, because it's not our turn to lead. But dear future leader, I beg you, train the child who is the future the way to go now while you are an elder. When the future is old and you are older, probably too frail, it knows how to treat you with some respect. Now, we're having our opening performance. This was the magic of it. This was the invocation. This was the opening. A beautiful way to open it and call down rain. Call it libation from our ancestors. This opening performance is by a group known as the Undertow Collective, who were part of a program by the Poetry Translation Center. So I have 6 people up here. They are performing a joint poem titled Our Country is a Metaphor. I can't wait to hear it. Our country is a metaphor. Isaiah Adepoju. Isaiah, are you here? Please, let's put our hands together. That's why he's not coming. Isaiah, can you hear me? The Undertow Collective, where are you? Isaiah Adepoju. There's Rahmah Jimoh. There's Arimoku Abayigbena, who is not here. There's Pelumi Obasaju. Muiz Ajayi. Sodiq Oyekanmi. I hope I'm getting it right. There's Iheoma Uzomba. Pardon me, my people. I invoke 40 sorries and only offend you up to 6. And so I present to you the Undertow Collective. Let's put our hands together for them. Please, until they get here, let's not stop clapping. If I leave, the stage will tilt. Please, are you here? Let's not stop. Something is holding them. It's releasing them gradually.
The country is tired of us.
You remember when the snake swallowed the money?
Wait, the snake swallowed the money. Even hope has jackpot in Western luxury. At home, stress is tired of me. It sits on my neck like a half-broken conch. It takes and takes and takes. Malaria has met its match. It takes away my food, my money, my willpower. Maybe there is light at the end of the snake's stomach.
Up never.
Or I say as I crawl in to be consumed.
My people are crying, and I am waiting, looking for a doorway to escape all of this. The mouth of the world have opened up again to swallow what is left of our hope. See, there is a thing called hope. It's like water caught in a palm. It doesn't stay put. That's how I see my country. And no, you do not want Nigeria to happen to you.
You do not want to call the father by his father's name.
Long soiled in the mud by the dirty hands of corruption. Sometimes I forget it's not a nightmare and I'm not living in my head. Sometimes I forget this land, it's crazy, and I want to pretend that I'm asleep, but my eyelids, a Judas betrays me. And I'm left to stare into the rubbles again, the rubbles that is home. Help, my lover is crying. I have written again about half-baked land.
This half-baked hope. My people are crying. Someone's soul is knocked out of the neighborhood again. Hope is a slippery hill. We are holding it by the tail with our bruised end.
When Nigeria happens to you.
When Nigeria happens to you, you will forget all the rooms you prayed in. You will remember the years which will only brew more tears as you walk down the street with your heart in your mouth, praying silently to not enter this God's house for sanctuary, only to end up in a mortuary. My brother is crying. Otisumi, Otisumi. Otisumi, I don't know how to suit his egg. I don't know how to fix this with my hands bruised and still bleeding.
We'll fix this.
Or maybe not. There is no gluing together the thousands carry pieces of a ceramic launched against the wall. 10 years ago, my father looked this country in the eye and denounced it. There is no mourning in this country. We are past tears now. Sorrow is a thing the body adapts to. Look how we've tailored grief into abbadas made chieftaincies of our pain. You will call us Ochiros or one of another sad story. My mother is crying. Look how accustomed we are to terror. When death welcomes you with open arms, tears are no more than peace offering.
I'm past years now. 10 years ago, I pedaled down Oak Street. As the slope beside me like called me country. The men on the tarmac at Freedom Park waved to me once, with pocket-out faces. The passengers called me exile.
Exile.
The attendant hurried across the hall to the exit door, listening for the whoop and thump of the death slippers. The man recited the door which poured on the tarmac. Then he listened to for the exit. Slowly light leave the wild autumn fields. Light leave me in the train sailing to the soft boys darkness.
We weep in unison, even when our pain differs. You, I, one river, running hot and cold, mingling into itself. I'm past years now. So darling, let's just move into song. The music in your throat, hollow as a tear duct. The tremble in your voice, echoing across the empty gallery. We weep in a foreign language, but our tongues do not recoil into our corrupted mouth. Only thing we own in entirety is our tragedy, uncolonized, the wreckage of our own making. My eyeballs caught in behind welling tears, I weep in a language I attest to owning, yet brewing a bitter aftertaste on my palate. Our pain, polylingual, I seeking a language silky enough to close both our naked grief. Your sorrow without nationality, mine without a tribe, blouseless as when God first made man. But here, instead of a blooming heathen, there is no leaf left to adorn our grieving heart. Your aching heart, holding a treeless trinity, and hope, and hope, and hope, and hope, and hope, and hope, and hope is just the hope is just the horizon, baiting us, nudging us a little closer to itself.
Lord, I'm tired of making splendor of my suffering.
A fountain of our tears, Lord, towel my tears. I'm so close to throwing in the towel.
Why now? Why at my most malnourished do you weep for me? Niger, my dear. William settled on Romeo and Juliet because what words could contain our flame? In all honesty,
our dear great praise.
If a rose is a rose by any other name, Niger, you'd be first class by any other place. We sweat in the hips of Lagos traffic.
Hawking.
Open.
And hiding.
Our strength.
Our belief.
My love, blood is not loud enough to get your attention. Our exchange rate plummeted, like a star extinguished by the tears of our mothers.
I will still hope.
I will still believe.
I will still sever your insult on the heaps of home.
Silence is the bone of your weakness.
Oh, I'm also coming on stage. Why did you stop that?